So Chris from Sound Music has sent me this cool box from IK Multimedia, and it's called the Arc on Ear. And I don't know much about it, but Chris would like me to have a listen to it and give him my opinion. I've been reading on the internet just very quickly, and it says Arc on Ear is a revolutionary standalone headphone DAC. It instantly corrects your headphones response and recreates the experience of mixing on professional studio monitors, but with headphones. So I want to check it out and see what's going on. Right, so I'm struggling here. My first unboxing and I can't unbox it. What the hell is going on? More unboxing. I don't know how this comes apart. IK Multimedia, it's well packaged, it really is. It's hilarious. I actually don't know how this comes apart. Okay, got it. So that's the DAC, that's the digital to analog converter that will drive my headphones. Okay, there's a little pouch that says Arc on Ear. They're giving you some really nice cables. It took me a second to set up, but it's not very hard. I just needed to download the software that controls the Arc system. So is this a scam? Can this create virtual speaker simulation in your headphones? Or is it useful? So this is a software interface that you end up getting with the Arc system. So basically I've chosen the Genelec three-way simulation, which is basically my speaker in real life. So they're my Genelecs, and so I've selected the simulation on the software, and I've also married that with my Sennheiser headphones that I've got, and that's now become my preset, and that's stored, and you can see it on your little Arc device. They're your presets, and it's preset 1, and you can have up to 5 of those presets, but that's the one that I'm going to test this system on because it basically reflects exactly what I've got in hardware. So I'm going to give that a go and see what I think. Okay, so I've been listening to a few reference tracks now for the past 10-15 minutes. And I've been using the device in studio mode, which means basically it's in like a virtual speaker mode. So I've selected the Genelec profile to match these headphones, and I've been punching that in and out whilst listening to some of my favorite reference tracks, as well as a couple of projects that I'm currently working on. So my final thoughts on this: is it a scam or is it useful? I definitely have to say this is a useful box. If I had the choice to work on headphones with or without this, I can tell you now I would rather use this box. Does it make my Sennheisers, does it turn them into a Genelec set of speakers? No, it doesn't, but does it make them sound good? And can I kind of hear that Genelec profile imparted on these? Yeah, there is that happening. And at the end of the day, the result was that this was a much more enjoyable headphone listening experience and more useful. So I could be more productive using this because my headphones sounded better. There was an instant clarity. As soon as I punched in the Genelec profile into the Sennheisers, there was an instant clarity that was imposed. They did sound clearer, less fatiguing. There was a bit of boominess that I didn't actually realize were in the headphones that all of a sudden disappeared. So I really loved listening to audio through this Arc on Ear system by IK. I think they've done a great job, and I will definitely be using this when I'm working on headphones, and that can be, you know, at home, on the road. I think this is a great tool, very useful, and I'm really glad it's part of my kit now.